Oh shit, there's a theme to this one. Correction, you got sucked in with what's her name? Halara, yeah, Halara ended up joining us.
Where am I?
I haven't had any idea since we started. It's okay, Ari.
I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
This is Danganronpa. No, so this is from the same artist, same company that did Danganronpa, except they're trying to take it in a different direction. This is sort of a spin-off, alternate universe spin-off, where basically people can develop skills to solve crimes. But right now we live in a city that is corrupt by the government and the police system. So nobody really values the truth. So if anybody does a crime, they're just like, either leave it be or just take the first person you see at the crime scene. Worst part, if you miss one episode, then have fun piecing all things together. Well, it's funny you say that, Nova, because your boy has been working extra hard as of late. And if you miss any parts of it, you can see... ta-da! On my YouTube. I've been clipping the VOD so that way each of these can be easily watched on your own time to catch up with the story. I know the YouTube channel is the best channel on earth. Thank you, Nova.
Halara? Let me explain.
They skipped over it. That's sweet.
And that's how this mystery labyrinth
How dare
involving
you
the
use...
mailman killings materialized.
I've missed like 3 streams, so I've got a lot of piecing together to do. It's okay, Ari. Even if you don't know this one, you can watch the past YouTube videos, and then like it'll make sense.
I see.
Ignore the part
So
that I got
mystery
lost.
labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within.
Mr. Labyrinth's on materialization. Hold up. Wasn't even following Jara. It's okay, Yitsuki. We basically get sucked into materializations of the mysteries themselves, is what Halara is trying to tell us that I spoke over.
I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte.
And in this game, instead of talent, it's forte.
I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Middle of nowhere Wi-Fi moment, lagging at 160. Oh, it's okay, Itsuki. Remember, that's why we got the YouTube.
That's me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman? We were pursuing that case together?
Wait, what? Oh! Oh shit, wait, I just realized something. I think it might be a catch. So like, yes, Halara can come into the world with us, but they don't remember what exactly happens outside. So it's kind of like a little fail-safe to keep our secret. That makes a lot of sense. Because then it would kind of make like the later on parts of the game, it wouldn't really make sense. Because Halara would just tell our ability to the others.
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 Xian.
Or it could be that this is a way to like handicap us so Halara can't give us hints.
You remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something.
Yeah, it's a handicap. It's a handicap, I'm thinking.
My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Gotcha.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth.
Yep.
The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it.
Oh, and because we have a connection with Shinigami, it doesn't affect us.
If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away.
Because they don't have a connection with the god of this realm. Makes sense.
Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected.
There it is.
But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Interesting.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara.
Oh, don't mind her.
Oh, Halara.
She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon.
We have to figure it out ourselves.
That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Huh? What thing?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, this part. Oh, this part.
Well, this world is just full of surprises.
Wait, didn't she barf it up last time? I'm so confused. Oh god, we gotta check the tapes on that.
I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth.
It was the same way? Oh. I still would have preferred if we reached through her chest.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
And here's the barfing.
There you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
There's so many fetishes in this game.
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Sorry, please don't mind her.
All right, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
Yes, the boob was slit how we can keep moving, please.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth.
I wonder who's gonna get in our way here. We know the Whisper guy, but who else? There's usually two. Oh, the second one is usually who we end up saying who it is. I think it might have been either the nun or the priest, but I'm leaning more towards the priest. I wonder what the Whisper guy's gonna look like.
But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind.
That wasn't here last time, woman.
Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago.
Now relax, quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway.
Oh God.
Isn't that right, Helora?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Halara.
I mean, it's Halara, let's be honest. Oh, first door. Hi, Angel.
What's this?
How are you?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes. I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
I hope you had a good week, Angel.
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
Good. Thanks. I had a successful week. Hope everything's doing well too. Yeah, we're sitting here playing. We're gonna solve a mystery today, and I was telling them some of the details for the subathon, which is now going to be a donathon, so that way all contributions can go towards our goal. But yeah, I'm having a good week.
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
I guess it would make sense to start with 1. Yeah, start with 1.
First off,
Wait, do I have to go to 4? Damn it. Wait, can I? I want to go to 1.
The clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room. Did you forget already? Ha! Maybe you'll have a better memory than a goldfish in the next life.
Interesting.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
That's not creepy. I'm guessing a Whisper guy is going to be waiting for us.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost die. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
Creepy, that doll. Don't know how you get this idea.
The 4th locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
So this is the one that I felt like had the the clearest idea of how the murder happened.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
Hold up, my bad.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls.
Mm-hmm.
It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the nailman killings. From the look of
There's
it,
been a
the
murder.
door was locked from the inside.
Okay, so there's the thing. Door was locked from the inside,
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
but look at the window.
There's
Talk about-
only one window, and its shutters were down as well.
But we learned that if the shutters are down halfway, it shuts automatically.
I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
But you could climb up.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey, if this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Girl.
Hey! Huh?
Where did the culprit flee from? The window.
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Bot selection. Where did the culprit flee from? They left through the window. That's the only option. Because the lock was broken. The only way it worked was if it was locked from the inside. So the only way out would be the window.
Here. It has to be here.
Ah, look, it's Ahega was doing the thingy. Or okay, I don't know what the proper term, how to call it.
The culprit must have escaped through the window.
Now it's a question mark.
And your reasoning?
Okay, that's what it is. I said Ahega.
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Yes, because it was raining the day of the murder.
Which means
Actually, it's always raining. Never mind.
The window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, because if you position them halfway, they slam shut.
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down. And once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way.
Right, let's try it.
Oh, this is an interesting way to do it. So rather than us trying to figure it out, we actually have to try to escape the room ourselves. Oh no, it's Whisper Boy. Why does he have an afro?
The nailman killings have already been solved.
Is he that peacekeeper?
It's a mystery, Phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
I kind of dig the design.
The culprit really escaped from here, this high up. If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Help!
Jesus.
Hey, don't drag me down with you.
We can't leave Guess the Hide, Halara! It would be downright unmannerly.
Oh God. Not answer the. Oh, I'm sorry, Eatski. Oh shit. This is different. Please correct the button when you think you have a correct answer to the questions.
This might be a little tough for you, Master.
Attacks are going to keep coming, so be careful. You'll take damage if you avoid all. Okay. Hold up. Let's see. How does this work?
Yuma, the mystery labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think so.
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
Rope. We found the burnt remains of the rope.
A tool?
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
One of the church members. Come on. Hi, Golden. What did the culprit use to escape from the high location? Rope.
This must be it. That's it. We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
What traces did using the rope leave behind? No, not wet floor. Jesus. Wet floor? Wait, it wasn't wet floor. Oh, it was the other one. How are you doing, Golden? All right. So it wasn't the wet floor.
No, I can't dodge it.
Son of a bitch, what am I doing? Stop pressing Y. I'm not pressing it. That's the issue.
I can't dodge it.
I didn't press it. All right.
No, I can't dodge it.
Okay. So I have to press it? What did I do before?
No, I can't dodge it.
All right, hold up. Hold Y? Now I'm confused.
No, I can't dodge it.
All right, hold up. Wait, I'm confused.
No, I can't.
No, not that. What did I do before?
No, I can't dodge it.
Oh, you know what? Wait, hold up. Let me see. Maybe if I stop touching the controller. There we go.
No, I can't dodge
Okay,
it.
okay. I'm not supposed to touch anything. Okay. What traces did using the rope leave behind? It wasn't a wet floor. It wasn't shutter. Marks on the two dolls under the window. Okay, now we got it.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails had been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window. Unless you've had special training for it.
Or unless you had help.
There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been.
What's that?
Fireman's rope?
Can't hear you.
What were the rope burns remaining originally? Safety. Rope ladder! Rope ladder! Damn it, no!
Dodge it.
It was the rope ladder. I didn't see the buttons in time.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window. Unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things
That would
went
explain why there were
down.
2.
In that case, it couldn't have been.
His drip is kind of. I was thinking of that. I was like, I like his cape.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It goes by so quickly, though.
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Jesus. That was the most. That was the most.
We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
And now there's a rope ladder.
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
I love how jealous she gets.
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape.
The physics help. I know, I was looking at that. Jiggle, jiggle.
The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
A piece of it was.
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together.
Oh, that's smart.
And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
And that way, it was like a, you can tell it was made that way rather than like, oh, it was already a pre-made ladder. Like they purposely made this from scratch.
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower.
Loafers.
Facing the wall. Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
Because the only way you could get inside was through the tower.
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom, it would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
Oh.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props.
Interesting.
To me for training you.
And he's back.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
Ah, he's back.
That doesn't change our verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
But somebody sent the watchmaker there, specifically at the time of the murder.
Master, boom, killed a mystery phantom blocking your path.
Yeah.
I really like that they set up him having this like this megaphone as a weapon. When his real version, like you need it to even hear him speak. Would the watchmaker have climbed down? No, the watchmaker had keys to the tower.
These deductions of yours.
Oh shit, wait, what are my clock tower? Fear of heights, door key. He also had a fear of heights.
Are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is.
Oh
The
wait,
watchmaker
forgot.
was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene.
Damn it.
And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime.
Nope.
After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room
Nope.
and escaped via the rope ladder.
Fear of heights, motherfucker! What the fuck? Oh, I had to press X for that one.
For now,
But
My bad, I'm rusty.
These deductions are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene.
My head.
And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room
What the fuck?
and escaped via the rope
Oh, okay.
ladder.
There it is. God, I am rusty since the last time we did this. He had a fear of heights.
the watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Couldn't be. The music, I know.
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh, okay. I'm picking up what they're putting down now. Maybe it has something to do with the church.
All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
To find the bigger secret of the city, we have to take down all the smaller secrets that have something related to it.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Lara.
She's so possessive, I love it.
So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
I do.
Yep.
Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit.
I don't think it's one. I think it's multiple.
I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church. Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Wait, you're tooting your own horn?
Oh, we're in a church now? Where is this? Oh, is this the museum then? Are we going backwards?
Hey, a treasure chest! Can I open it? Check it out! A new solution key!
Ah, people with access to the incinerator. Only clergy members have access.
We're back to the original spot.
So we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit, which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the mystery labyrinth operates.
Look at the background, the hanging bodies. It kind of relates to how each of the victims had a strangle mark on their neck.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't ya?
I am.
No, I'm not.
So cute.
We're short on time, aren't we? Let's move on.
Right.
I can't wait to reap the culprit's soul. What do we do next?
Jara and jealous. That's cute. Oh yeah, I get jealous.
You can choose whichever you want.
I'm not gonna lie about that to
start with
anybody.
the one you're most confident with.
Priest definitely committed the Watchtower murder. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that each of them commit, like, at least one of the two of them did the murders. I love that. That just means you care. Thank you, Nova. You get it. Interesting. Also, the tree is burning because I'm assuming the evidence was burned. So I can pick any one from here. I feel the most confident about one.
The first locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret club in Kamasaki district. An old
Jara
geezer
being
was
a
nailed to
jelly
the
feels
wall in an
jealous.
underground casino. If
No,
you
I'm
can
not.
afford it, then let's solve this thing.
Are you going to the first locked room?
Yes, sweetie. Let's go. Can I be strawberry jelly? Yay! I'm your only VTuber. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again?
Neko.
But if the mystery isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two.
Oh my god.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. First questions first. How do we get out of here? Where did the culprit free? Where did the culprit?
This is where I used Halara's forte with my coalescence for the first time.
Where did the culprit flee from?
Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different.
Was this one? Yeah, so they were all locked from the inside. Basically what they're doing is every time we have to figure out how exactly the murderer left. This one, it was the vent.
Those are most suspicious.
This one was really obvious. Up here, the vent was missing its screws.
Here. I know. What about the vent?
You believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
And it matches with 2 of the 3 people that we have. Not to body shame, but I don't think the guy who gave us all that the burnt rope could fit in through the Okay, where is he? He could fit through. There he is. Yeah, he couldn't fit through the vent. Either the cat girl or the priest. The servant, right? Yeah.
When I
He
saw
didn't
the
have a
crime scene
name.
through post-cognition, the screws on the 4 corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
And the 2 nails that he used to hike himself up there. Son of a bitch scared the shit out of me.
How ludicrous. You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent? That's impossible.
Master, poke him full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course.
What does that mean?
Just because he's cute doesn't mean he can stop us. I know, I didn't want to say it, but he's kind of cute. I just want to punch him up a bit. He's one of those guys that you want to walk up to and just whisper in his ear, "Pretty motherfucker." All right, Secret Club, nails beneath the vent.
How ludicrous. They used the vent.
Damn. The fuck?
Come on.
Aren't you the one who said the culprit escaped through the vent? What's the point of trying to... Oh, okay. But those nails were real suspicious. Why were they bent? There we go. I probably should have listened to all the prompts first.
They used the vent. That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
Flash through this mystery. Some of the nails stuck in the bottom of the vent were bent downward.
Yup, somebody was stepping on them. They were a foothold. Yep, exactly, Neko.
The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent.
How he slid it through the vent like it was nothing. I'm more focused on the size of that big ass head. How the hell did he slip through with that?
The nails to bend.
His little spin.
So you're forced to fight this way.
It's hair, honey. It can bend and stuff. Yeah, but if you do the proportional work on that hair, he'd have to have like a big, either a very big head or a very long, skinny head with hair coming out of it. Then again, it looks like it's a plant, so it's a strong possibility that he just has a regular head, but the hair is actually like growth.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent.
Yep.
Did you find that out using my post-cognition?
Yeah. Without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
I wish that we were talking about who was murdered. Each time we've learned that the people who were murdered were people who were deemed bad. Granted, 2 of them were bad, but the third lady was just a simple hoe.
Sorry.
Also, why are we questioning how we came out of the vent? The literal god of death barked up some keys. Why are we not questioning that? I don't know. I feel like when it comes to Shinigami, there's no point questioning.
Lectured again. Sucks to be a rookie, huh? Anyway, let's head out. We'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
Right, let's hurry.
1 down. 2 down, actually.
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
Whoever on the team has the barking. That, yes, Neko, that's who we need to ask.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from.
I'm sure there was some guy who was just like, what if I can get this in the game?
Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
Oh, shit, that's gonna come back later. That's gonna come back later. I wonder what it's.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway. So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
You know what I think it is? I'm calling this now. I think later on we're gonna get a case that's too difficult, so we have to leave. And we're gonna have to trade somebody's life. I think we're gonna trade one of our friends. Like later on.
Got it.
It just seems so strange to full on tell us that like that, you know?
There it is! Another treasure! So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll?
Of course, Danganronpa. Yep, Danganronpa would do that.
Oh, that's me!
Even their most wholesome show that they put out was so fucking sad.
Alright! Another solution key!
If you haven't seen Tribe 9, watch it. If not, we're gonna do a watch party at some point. I promise you. Booty.
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Oh my god, I still haven't finished the Akudama Drive watch party.
Someone pen.
Danganronpa doesn't play. Oh no, they do not.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble.
Either the cat girl or the priest.
And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite nicely.
And if we look at who they have locked up, guy's not thin. Apparently, guy's pretty built.
Keep it up, Master. This is all thanks to my training.
Oh yeah, definitely Nova. Thank you, Ski, for the lurk.
All right, let's keep going and solve the remaining locked rooms.
Yep, I hear your heartbeat when you lurk. But oh my god, the characters in Tribe 9. I mean, first off, Tribe 9 has Corpse Husband, which is a little cringy. But the character designs in Tribe 9, oh my god, you're gonna love them. All right, let's go do 2, because 3 honestly was like the most confusing to me.
The second locked room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion. The corpse was inside the study, and the room's key was found underneath the corpse. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Woo!
Are you going to the second locked room?
Yes. Now this one had the string shit.
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner.
This was the one where the nail job was different.
And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other mailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
I'll try.
Where did the culprit flee
The door
from?
was locked when the corpse was found.
I just looked up and they really do have corpse open. Yes, they do.
And the only key was underneath the body.
What's weird is he kind of plays himself in that show, so it's a lot.
There are no windows that could have been used to escape, and the vent is too small to fit through. So how did the culprit escape from here?
Hold up. Where's the log? Where did the culprit flee from? I honestly want to say the door.
Here.
Yeah, it has to be the door.
This has to be the spot. To leave the room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
Welcome in, April.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right? After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Yep, we solving crimes.
Sure. After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have no idea.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now.
It's locked. Yep, it's locked.
What? Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
So in this one, we have to figure out how to get back in. Was the key thrown through the vent then?
You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
Oh.
What do I do?
Maybe the string was pulled through with the...
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Because of the culprit thrown in.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door.
Where the string residue was.
And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here...
Well, not the best throw, but
It stopped. But nothing happened. The door is still closed.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse.
because there. This is the one. This is the one. This is where she doubled down on the fact that, I mean, they doubled down on the fact that they can't see living people with that thing.
I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room. I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Meaning that possibly somebody else was in the room and put it under the body.
Have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xi'an. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
But you're right, the string...
You really are a devil. Trying to take money from a death god, huh?
No, I don't think so, because then they may have not been able to escape. I'm trying to... It's like... It's just there's something here that keeps making me think there's multiple people working on it. Like, let's say, okay, you leave the room. It locks by itself when you leave, right? Throw the key in. Somebody else is in there. They take the key, put it under the body. They leave. Boom. Locked. But again, that doesn't use the string. Where does the string come in?
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in? Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside a locked room?
Somebody else did it? Hmm?
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
May depend on how strong the string is.
Heads up first.
But the string was so thin.
It says, how was the corpse moved?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but
The string was holding up the corpse? No, I don't think so.
Evidence was left at the scene.
huh?
Was it?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
Was it the string?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, Master!
Oh no, not the barrel thing again. Minigame time! The culprit used a... Oh wait, X.
That's right! Set up!
Ring.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
So the string was used to move something. But how could it have moved?
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to
Oh,
move the body.
fishing line! How could I have forgotten fish? Oh god, I forgot how strong that shit is.
You really think a tiny string could move a whole corpse?
Nah, that shit is strong.
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
The top of the corpse wasn't.
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Oh, the direction of the blood.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole time?
No, the direction of the blood. So the top part of the body moved, but the lower part wasn't. All right, this is kind of cool how they change it each time.
Huh? The door!
I hate learning new mechanics, but this is actually really cool.
The truth is slipping further away!
course it is. Because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Master, let's take him down first.
Yeah.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. It had to be. Let's see what we're working with here. Because now that now I don't know why. Now the second I'm thinking about fishing line, I'm just like, oh wait, I forgot there are some really thin strings that are strong.
Your deduction is wrong.
Your key to study is the key to the mansion study. There are no copies of the master keys found underneath. Bloodstains on the, there it is. Bloodstains on the corpse.
Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
Flash through this mystery.
It could be that his body was rotated.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual bloodstains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
Maybe by the fishing line. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. Because remember, the doll on the wall had gouged out eyes, and it had Jesus. Why is there 3 of them?
What? What's this?
And it had markings as if the string was there, so possibly he was tied up.
Ugh, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
So his legs were nailed to the ground. His body had nails in it. But the torso was held up by the string that was attached to the nail on the wall with the doll. Yeah.
Unusual circumstances.
But the thing. But where did the string go? We have evidence of string, but there was no string at the scene of the crime.
As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved.
They must have taken it with them. Oh! That's right, because there was string near the vent, so they pulled it. That's some strong-ass string.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pin body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
It was let down.
If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door. It's getting further away.
Hey, wait!
Oh, God.
I won't let you!
What position was the corpse in before it was moved? Then it was upside, upper body sitting up.
That's right. The corpse was sitting up at first.
That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
What was used to sit the body upright? String.
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place.
That's why my theory was right. Oh, look at you, Neko.
That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Last question. Why was the corpse lying on its back at the time of the discovery? It was moved when discovered. The string was retrieved.
The culprit then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place
And pulled it through the vent.
outside the door. And with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
Chosen by the gods. Yes, chosen by me. My little champion. You shall be my Odysseus.
It appears this locked room mystery will finally be solved.
What shall I be? I can have multiple champions, Nova.
Huh? When did that happen?
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the
Oh!
in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
Recreate the locked room. Ooh!
You gotta think like the culprit, Master.
Think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same steps to complete the room.
Blood place is suspicious.
Inspect items following the sequence of events. Some of the items weren't used in the crime, so be careful.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
We all champions. Yes, y'all are. I'm gonna say it started at the desk light because when I did the precognition, the desk light was up.
Maybe you got the order wrong. Stay calm. Collect your thoughts.
Never mind.
First, you need to tie the fishing line down. Find a sturdy spot where it can be easily retrieved later.
Ouch. My heart.
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the vent.
Okay.
After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location.
Okay, it was fishing line.
In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Makes sense for the body next, correct?
Does this location matter? You're supposed to be searching for where the fishing line went next. Master, you said you're looking for something that's fixed in place.
Fixed in place. Owie. The doll.
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye. And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
The body. The bod.
Right. The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was...
The neck.
here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull the line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
I want to say next would probably be the desk light, right? What else is in here? Painting.
There are 3 points with signs of wear from the line. That should tell you what happened next. Think it over one more time.
Owie. 3 points of wear. The painting? Really?
There are 3 points with signs of wear from the line. Think it over one more time.
The vent again. Oh, maybe you might be right.
Now, to return the line to the
Oh, to go out.
vent, this kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely prepared.
That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't get that. Look at you, Neko. The doorknob.
The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then... the key was thrown through the gap in the vent.
I used to study forensics. Really? I never knew that about you.
If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. Then... the corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall face up on top of the key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's my master!
I wish I could study that. That seems cool.
The bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body. But the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor.
And it gave the illusion that the body was completely nailed down. So anybody who just walked in and didn't give a shit wouldn't even notice.
That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Interesting.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest. Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
He really just likes opening shit.
Which is me, of course.
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it. Still, it must be used for something.
More like kicking
Hold on
things.
to it for now.
Maybe that's why she don't like Halara. All right, last
Let's solve
case.
the rest.
Right.
Now this one should be interesting.
The third locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Ginma district. Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Are you going to the third locked room?
Yes.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
this was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through.
But you could throw something in there.
How did the culprit vanish from here?
I want to say the door.
Here.
Yeah.
I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but...
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
No, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate.
The key was nailed to the body in this.
I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting.
No, it was nailed to the doll. My bad.
So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Like literally nailed? No, it was like it's nailed to the body of the doll.
Just like
Oh, wait. Could it be that they somehow kind of ring tossed it through the window? No, because the window only opens a crack. You can't toss it that accurate.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't?
I feel like Halara has said this 4 times to us.
How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
Key was on the doll, nailed to the floor. This is the only way. Unless, wait a minute, hold up. I think I might have figured this one out. Vent window opened outward, but the gap is only 5 centimeters wide. There's no suspicious traces on it, and it would be impossible to enter or exit from. A doll nailed to a cloth canvas. One nail is driven into the head and the other into the chest. A key to the room is also nailed on the nail to the chest. There's part of me is thinking maybe if you had tied a string, let's say you're in, okay, so hear me out. You're inside, but there's no string debris on this. If you had nailed the doll down, tied a string to it, put the string out the window, go outside, put the key on the string and like let it slide down. That's the only thing that I could think of. Let's see. But there's no evidence that string was used on this scene.
didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Lara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside. Well, how about that theory?
Well, shit. But how would you get it on the nail?
The storage key?
Which means...
Because of the culprit, what happened to the
this
key?
is a freebie. I was right. Just toss it in there, Master.
The culprit threw the key inside? Is
Oh.
that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
I think they slid it in there with a string.
Master, hurry up and throw the key! Your footing's crumbling away. You're gonna fall.
I don't think it was.
That's the right answer?
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
Well, shit. Oh,
You're back.
poor baby.
The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
Ah, so we have to do it ourselves.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Recreate the locked room.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
The painting was
First,
right
do
underneath the
something about that
window. Painting. It was this painting, if I'm correct.
All right, first, take the painting.
Prop the painting up against the wall next to the window. Nail the key to the painting. Nail the doll to the painting. Nail the doll to the painting. No, wait.
Wait, it's too early for that step. There are other things you have to do before standing it up.
Okay.
The key will be nailed to the painting at the end, but you must nail something else on before that.
Okay, so, okay. I was thinking that, but I was just like,
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
underneath the wall to the window. Oh, so it was pushed
The
down.
painting was stood up facing the window.
Oh!
Now the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that,
And you leave, right?
then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
Ah.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
I feel dumb that I didn't get any of that for a long time until just now. I mean, to be honest with you, this room confused me the most, Nova, so you're not alone.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Nailed it through the doll. Hung on a nail stuck to the doll.
No. Think about the state the corpse was in at the time of discovery.
Oh.
The key wasn't just hanging on it. What's the next step?
Ouch. Nailed to the painting with the doll.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting along with the doll from outside the window. Finally.
Oh, okay, because the keyhole was too small to go on top of it. I was thinking like, oh, you could just slip it on there. Knock the painting towards the room.
I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
So now that we covered how all the rooms were done, we just have to figure out who the fuck did
It
it.
took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur.
Oh, it definitely
but a
does narrow
detective
it.
Wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
Which means we should be getting our next Phantom to show up. This is gonna be our final fight with Seth.
Hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
It's empty.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
Uh-oh.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going. That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here?
The rock? Oh.
I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries.
For some reason, only rooms 1 through 2 bring us closer, the truth, but not the third one. Yeah, but here's the thing. I think when we finally talk about the victims, I think the third one is gonna really pin down who it was, and that's why I think it was the priest. Because we specified that the last woman died because she was sleeping around with other men.
Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask, who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
Because we've really been neglecting the victims. And we haven't even addressed who the last victim was in the fourth locked room. We didn't even get a name for her.
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Thank you for the care package, April.
Dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now
I'd
we
love
must
the
pick
nun
out
too,
the true
Nova.
culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
You sure are honest.
But
Has to
my
be you,
opinion
points to the
of you
priest.
has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
All right, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. Interesting. I wonder if they'll say something when I look at them.
I'm not the nail man.
Hmm.
I'm not the culprit. I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
Hmm.
How can I be the nail man?
I'm not the nail man.
Hmm.
I'm not the culprit. I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
Let's take a moment. Let's go through all the evidence. Can we? Oh, we can't. Oh, we can't open our evidence.
I'm not the nail man.
I'm not the culprit.
I'm not the nail man.
I'm trying to think through it all.
I'm not the culprit.
You're right. Nova, you're right. I mean, we were all gonna pick this guy, but that I didn't even pick up on that. Head pats for Nova. I remember all the evidence if you need reminded. Oh, thank you, John. I'm gonna go with this guy because here's the thing. This is something that I didn't bring up before. This guy mentioned that he joined the church a month ago. Who died a month ago? The hoe. No, well, I shouldn't say the hoe. I think it has to be him. The lineup for it is just too interesting.
The culprit is you, Father.
The game refers to us as skank anyway.
What? That's an absolutely
Accurate description.
Ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit.
A recent
That's
man of the
impossible.
cloth. Give me a second, Nova, because I'm worried that if I click anything, it'll pause the game. Don't worry, we'll do it later.
How dare you?
If not, I'll
speak
refund
such
it to you.
nonsense.
Or I'll do next stream shirtless.
right. Do not make baseless accusations.
Last time I touched something, this game froze because of my goddamn Elgato. Does that mean he committed them all? I think so.
The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma?
The priest is
Can I
kind
leave
of...
this to
Well,
you?
that's the thing. He wasn't always a priest. That's why he looks that way. He's a recent member of the cloth.
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
How about next stream? Yeah, I'll start the subathon shirtless. Don't worry, Nova.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Oh! I knew it! Okay, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. That's a really cool design. Because each of the crime had... Exactly, I was thinking about that too. The girl couldn't have climbed the rope. The rope required you to climb up with 2 hands and cut it on the way down. She couldn't have done it. Especially since it literally happened the day of. Oh, hold up. Hold up now. Work zones with access to incinerator. Event of study.
I'm a man of the cloth.
That means nothing. Ah, God damn it. I forgot. I can't slash that.
I am not the nail.
It's cool that we're fighting 2 at the same time.
That's it. The first one to discover the body. The mailman is the worshiper.
This is the truth. The rope ladder
That is
used in the
such a
clock
cool
tower
design.
room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access.
Yup. Worshiper couldn't do
The
it.
worshiper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
Jara getting distracted by this. I can't help it. It's really cool. He's got like the shield cloak thing going on. Burnt rope remains. Victim's cause of death. In person. You know, you can make a Ace Attorney crossover with this game. That would be so cool. With all the crossovers Ace Attorney has done, yup.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes. He eliminated as a suspect. He pretended to discover a rope ladder.
Right.
But
It couldn't have been the servant because he was too big.
A member of the church is the culprit?
Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others.
Others working for the church.
Yes, there's the servant.
The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
as flash through this mystery.
Big boy.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility.
Yup.
Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
He also would have broken the nails rather than bend them. And then that leaves why the nun can't be the nailman. The nun can't be the nailman because her arm was broken for the most recent crime.
No,
She couldn't have climbed down and cut the rope at the same time.
The nun must be the culprit.
Nope.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
Well, she wasn't because... Hold up.
It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying, I'll kill your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
The woman has to be a member of the clergy and thin. If that's all, does the nun also fit the bill?
But
He's not the mailman, though. I can prove it. How can we prove that she's not the mailman with these? Fishing line, locker room. Ah! Someone with full use of their arms.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. This is the truth.
That's right. She couldn't have set up the whole string situation that, like, nicely.
in the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit.
She could have done it with one hand, possibly, but again, the most recent crime required you to climb a ladder, a rope ladder specifically, and cut it while you're climbing down. You'd have to have full use of both hands.
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left.
You.
Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
That's new.
I am not the nail man.
That's new.
What god would make you this ugly?
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do. It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is...
Oh, he's even got strings on his body, too.
I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Oh.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember.
A bluff?
Oh.
In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence.
Pull it back, Rudin, like in V3. Exactly.
But what could I use as a bluff?
The fact that they were all choked, or the fact that the priest has access to all the names, or the fact that the victim was known for sleeping around. One of the victims was known for sleeping around with a bunch of men. Ironically, the same time that you started being a priest. A nail driven in a portrait. Perhaps it's in the place of a doll. The information was obtained from the church worshiper who knew of the past Nailman's murderers. There were suspicious footprints facing the wall in the grassy area behind the clock tower, apparently made by dress shoes, so nothing further can be determined.
Enough with your stupid fantasies! Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy! Do you have any proof?
Yes, I do.
Did you find my fingerprints?
Oh. No. I really gotta just let them play it out. All you need is the hat and you could be set. For real.
Enough with your stupid fantasies! Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy! Do you have any proof? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
Your footprint. Your size 6s.
You left
Got a nice
clear
ass,
evidence
though.
at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we
I
found
peeped
out
that too, John.
they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Come on, I have the taste.
You gave yourself away.
He just said it. Guilty.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
No, you didn't.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
He pulled him on it for real. Either the classic, oh, my tracksuit's black.
Carnai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harmed others. That's why the people asked the Nailmen to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer.
Mm-hmm.
All I did was slay evil.
But where's the other guy?
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
The priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. What is awesome!
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yep, we got
Yeah,
big.
The soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't,
Wait, what?
it looks like this isn't over yet.
Hmm?
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the mailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Seth.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the mailman didn't work alone.
Wait, what?
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Interesting.
Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
3.
Different.
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Huh?
Oh,
3 was
fine.
missing a lot of
Say
dolls.
no to you, and you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Oh no. The death was different too. That's right. She had a head bash. She was bashed on the head instead of choked. The locked room is different because of the victims. Victims' deaths? Hold up. She died from a head injury. That's so fucking cool. I mean, I can do it, but still.
A new path's opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Thank you, Neko. I surely get a gif of me doing that.
Yeah.
Yesterday, XY was a doll nailed on the painting, remember?
The victim of the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Yeah, I remember.
The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death.
But this one was bashed in the
All had
head.
Strangulation marks and scratches. Defensive wounds.
Whoa, the game bugged.
The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause
Okay,
of
this game is bugging the hell out.
The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
I've noticed that there is a few audio bugs too. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but sometimes when Coco Head talks, it gets really loud. Oh, you hear them? Okay, okay. I thought it was just me. Like the first 2 streams, I thought it was my earbuds, but I'm realizing the game does have a few bugs.
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one. Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Did they make this before or after all the Subway server TikToks? Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? The work of a copycat.
Right here.
Yeah, I see the sexy skeletons.
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the mailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime.
Oh. So we have a crime in the middle of our mystery. What?
Among the string of mailman killings, there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the mailman's identity.
So do I, Neko. I know who it is.
So who is the copycat criminal?
Indeed, we need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
Who's the copycat killer? Oh!
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
He doesn't even have a fucking dialogue line. You poor boy.
No, it's not me.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
Wonder if he says something in the Japanese version. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
No, it's not me.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
It's obviously you. Copycat killers are always fucking fanboys.
You are the copycat criminal.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? I told you all about the Nailman and even cooperated with your investigation.
Yes, but you know exactly how the Nailman would do it.
And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me? This is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit.
Oh, why is it the same design? I want a different design for him. I'm a little upset. I kind of wanted a new design, but I understand why. Oh, he's a copycat. John, that is so smart. Snowman murders. Information was obtained from the church worshiper.
Me of being the culprit. I was just...
Oh wait, yeah. It's gonna be one of these two.
It's first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Damn it.
I knew it.
The change in the cause of death is no coincidence. It's because it was done by a copycat. But with the solution key we have right now, I don't see how you could refute that statement. Maybe you should consider if anyone else besides this guy could have been the copy. No. Listen to every sentence. I know.
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nail Man. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat. The nurse could be the copycat.
No.
Anyone could have done it.
Except,
You would need to know how the the details of the case.
Why accuse me of being the
Oh,
culprit?
wrong button.
I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nail Man. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? And even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat. The nurse could be the copycat.
Anyone could have done it.
What? Oh. If there was something only the first discovered. All right. Let's try one more time.
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene.
First on the scene, non-public information. Oh, hold up.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal?
It could have all been the Nail Man.
The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Son of a bitch.
I knew it.
Say,
In that case,
Why accuse me of being the culprit?
I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nail Man. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? And even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me?
Me! The servant could be the copycat. The nurse could be the copycat. Anyone could have done it!
There it is. Okay.
the cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the Nail Man's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes.
So it's not that anybody could have done it. It's the only he could have done it. Yeah, because he had he knew something that wasn't public knowledge.
That includes the Nail Man himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Oh,
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
big lady time. Oh,
For the first on the scene to also be the culprit is rather cliche.
it's time for big lady.
But because the real Nail Man was someone else,
I think you're chasing after a nice ass. You know me too well, Neko.
Fascinated by the Nail Man, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the Nail Man.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master.
Oh, I
The
wanna
truth
be.
is right there.
A giant
Radar is
woman.
banging like crazy.
Banging?
Big lady.
Go away! I won't let you. You have the truth.
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth. Master, don't let your guard down.
All right, I'm rusty.
Yeah.
Let's end. Giant Halaras. That would be funny. God, Shinigami.
Let's do this.
Oh God, I'm rusty. Don't just run in. Give me the controls again. Attack. Jump.
Never destroy this port! Damn you! Stop it! Shut up! Damn this! Stop with your lies! Everything was done by the nail man! I'm not the culprit! How dare you accuse me when you have no proof? You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
Halara's Forte.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Thanks to Halara's Forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
A lot of people love Shinigami before they opened her mouth.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
We used post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
Time to end him.
Wrong!
So for that one, we saw
Shut up!
from the guy's perspective, the assistant's perspective, not his.
Why you? Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Who cares if you use post-cognition? You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene.
No,
No clue will help lead you
The
to
assistant.
culprit. You're never gonna find the culprit. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered.
no, because the assistant was there. You might have pulled that same shit, but the assistant was there. He was technically the third party. He was the one who unlocked the door, but he was too afraid to open it. Instead, he watched from behind as the person from the church opened it.
Halara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over. And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find
The paint wouldn't have spilled.
The scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated. But it wasn't.
The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery's staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit. This is the truth of the case.
I fucking love this game so much.
Master, finish him!
I might get the game on Switch, who knows? For real, you should. It's a good buy.
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
Ooh, wait, this is gonna be a big one. Let's see. Nail man nails down a corpse. Incident caused by the nail man. Contact word urban legend of the mysterious nail man. Aha. The nail man is for real. That's really cool. The victim of the first incident. Culprit completes the crime at the secret club. He was in a glass. He looks upward. It's the vent. Climbed up to the vent. What did the culprit use to climb? The bent nails. Culprit exits through the vent. Secret club became a locked room. Oh, yoid! The victim of the second incident. Yoid, I might end stream soon. Do you want to finish watching Akudama Drive? Being created the locked room's trick. So the thing I see, yeah, this game is so fun. What did the culprit tie to the vent? String. Pile of stall. String. Fishing line. Pile of stall. RIP Cantonite. It's okay. How are you? How have you been? Where did the culprit pass the line through last? Pass it through. Back of the corpse's neck. Finally got mozzarella sticks. Oh, that sounds so good. Triangle formation of the line is completed. After searching forever in the frozen aisle. Oh my god, let me tell you, I finally found the store brand pizza rolls. Like all my grocery stores didn't have a store brand until now. $5 a bag. I fucking love it. As opposed to $10 a bag. The key is thrown through the vent. Key lands near the corpse. Retrieves the line. The corpse under the body falls over. The mansion study became a locked room. Now that this motherfucker. I can only find name brand. It's so hard. It's like, it shouldn't be. Third accident occurred in the art gallery storage. Culprit nailed a doll to a painting. Painting is moved. Painting is placed with a doll facing the window. Lock the room and exits. So he was messing around with this girl. The painting is propped up under against the window. The doll is nailed down from the outside. Painting is knocked over. Art gallery storage becomes a locked room. What was nailed to the doll? The key. Fourth incident occurred at the clock tower. The murdered woman. The culprit prepares a rope ladder. Begins escaping from the shutters. Opens the shutters. What did the culprit use to escape? The rope. Culprit climbs down the rope ladder. The rope ladder is cut with a knife in sequence. Continues to smoothly descend. Close the rope ladder. Now just a rope. Close rope and closes. Incinerator. He was the only one who had access. Who is the nail man? It's both of them. But it's this guy first. Yup. Who is the copycat? The worshiper. Uh-huh. Mystery unraveled. Now tell it like it is.
Step right up, step right up. A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nail Man? Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nail Man is first. The Nail Man is an urban legend of Conaiwar. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nail Man will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb. The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Gima district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse. All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails on the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Gima district.
The skank's cause of death was blood
The
force
skank?
trauma.
Wow.
She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases. And now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
Case 4.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we've gotta solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Why are you imitating Halara?
I thought that was so weird. I was just like, who is talking right now?
The killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the mailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The mailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
But the cause of death in the art gallery murder was blood force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Ah.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the mailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer. First, the mailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And someone affiliated with the church.
The priest! You're the nailman!
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the mailman's crimes is...
The worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
Now, time to pass judgment.
This is the truth of the case.
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
When we get back, we're gonna actually see their bodies this time.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
Really, Halara? You do?
Aww.
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
What's about to happen?
Something very bright, but at the same time, something very deep.
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for! Time to boot kill the bad guy!
They're not gonna say anything?
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Doom to the final mystery labyrinth.
I forgot she has wings. Or what we're gonna see. Oh shit. Here we go, y'all. Oh shit, they just fall.
Father?
Are you alright?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself. No, I did kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right? These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
I feel like as the cases go, it's gonna get a lot worse for him.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
He's afraid.
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the Mystery Labyrinth?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again? Oh, fine. I can't say no when you ask for help.
Oh.
Everyone! Ah! He came back to life!
That line delivery was fucking amazing.
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the mailman.
What?
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the mailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
I didn't know you could do that. But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
The priest mumbled something, but I couldn't quite hear him. Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
You dick.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
He's so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
Huh? What now?
A motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Uh-oh.
Where is that coming from? No. What are you doing here?
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers. The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
The Peacekeeper's director?
The bisexuals are gonna eat good tonight.
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
Oh yeah, they are gonna munch.
What are you doing here?
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help.
I mean, I'm gay, but even then, I could make an exception.
Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
She's tall, too. And that light blue lipstick? Damn.
She's my beloved right hand.
Oh!
No one else gets to have her.
Oh. This is the... this is getting a little good.
What's with him?
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Huh?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
He's that bad?
So,
What brings you here?
I like a little possessive shorty.
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help. I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I?
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church.
Oh shit!
We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman killings. After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission.
Oh no. I get what's going on.
And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you?
Oh no.
Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward.
You telling me that the head of police is delusional as fuck? Oh, this is bad.
Die.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
But...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this.
Oh no, he's one of those.
I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
Oh.
It's an honor.
Well, at least it's consensual. Not gonna lie. Kinda hot.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
Well then. To our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or I'll need you to die!
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the Peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Yeah, they're stylish as fuck.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Annoying little shits.
Wow. That's not very nice.
Kinda hot.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
I have so many emotions. It's like half disgust, half horny thoughts.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Somebody delusional.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but...
No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
What? When did I say that?
Oh.
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
Oh.
What?
Elara's memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories. Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
Memories from up until you enter the Mystery Labyrinth are retained, like the debt you owe for your assignment.
That's awful!
Hey, Yuma, are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
I love him. Like everything about him. His voice acting is so perfect.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
It was supposed to be time for you to reveal the solution, but we've ended up in quite the mess.
Huh? Yeah.
This is my first time dealing with the true culprit dying before they could be accused. But I recall how you did your best to try and solve the case.
Huh?
You should be proud.
Laura.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
Right. Thank you.
Aww. They have like cute older sibling, younger sibling energy.
Are you serious? A Peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
If Director Yomi said so, it would be considered the truth, even if it isn't.
What about the priest being the nailman?
Pikachu.
It's going to be publicly announced as the truth. It appears the priest's strong desire to save others turned him into the nailman. He saw people wishing for revenge as they hammered those nails in the forest, and decided he needed to save them. That was the motive, though it could all be a story made up by the Peacekeepers.
So what about the kitty cat criminal?
Copycat, sweetie. Copycat.
You mean the copycat?
That one was already publicized as well. They say the copycat did it out of admiration for the real nailman.
And in the end, he felt so much guilt that he poisoned himself? None of this really makes any sense.
It's because we're getting involved in it, so they're just like, a lot of things aren't making sense.
It sure didn't look like death by poison to me.
It was me! I did it along with that detective kneeling in penitence over there.
It would make more sense to assume Yomi killed them somehow. Especially when you consider the timing. He'd do it without batting an eye.
Yomi Hellsmile, the director of the Peacekeepers, the leader of our enemy.
I heard he rode in on a dragon.
No, It was a motorcycle.
From what I've investigated, the Peacekeeper's influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. There's some sort of power struggle going on. Seems like they're getting their way internally. I hear that their boss, Yomi, is extraordinarily dangerous.
Extraordinary. So he is very normal? How scary.
I cannot wait till we spend time with her.
It's only a matter of time until the Peacekeepers gain complete control of the corporation. When that happens, they might outright attack the World Detective Organization.
Well, I mean, we got Alara. Alara can kick ass.
Perhaps the WDO made its move because they saw the warning signs. If that's the case, it could have something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? We still know nothing about it, huh?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the Nailman incident. I wonder what it could be.
Sheesh, so much to deal with. This sounds exhausting.
Didn't I tell you that from the start?
We have to obey directives from number 1, no matter how difficult they are.
Hi, Vivia.
Well, we got some very talented master detectives gathered here. I'm sure it'll be fine. So much. No, everything changes from now on. Yuma, you can take a seat now.
My legs feel numb.
Don't stick your neck out recklessly from now on, for everyone's sake. Got it?
Got it.
Hey, we worked super hard. I'm so stressed I could die. Oh wait, but I can't die.
Do we have a visitor? That's rare. Yuma, can you go get it?
Sure.